Hi, this is Pushpanaurim, and today we are going to talk about a very simple yet interesting topic in economics called diamond water paradox. Have you ever stopped to think why water, which is considered to be crucial for our very existence, is priced significantly lower than non-essential items like diamonds? Well, in economics, this is called diamond water paradox. And it is a fascinating idea that challenges about how we think about value in economics. The diamond water paradox, which is also known as the paradox of value, is an economic concept that highlights the apparent contradictions between the high value of diamonds and the low value of water, despite water being essential for human survival and diamonds being merely luxury goods. Adam Smith, who was a classical economist, in his book The Wealth of Nations in 1776, discussed this paradox, where he observed that the things necessary for survival, such as water, have a relatively low price in the market, while non-essential goods like diamonds have a much higher price. He thought, why something as abundant and vital as water could be of lesser value compared to something as rare and non-essentials like diamonds. The resolution to this paradox lies in understanding the concept of marginal utility and total utility. Well, marginal utility, it refers to the additional satisfactions or value derived from consuming one more unit of a good or service. On the other hand, total utility is defined as the overall satisfactions or value obtained from consuming a certain quantity of a good or service. This utility is not constant. Often we get diminishing marginal utility. Now let's try to understand diminishing marginal utility with the help of this table, and let's assume the scenario where a thirsty individual drinks multiple glasses of water, which is represented by quantity Q in this table. And we will explore about how this will affect both the total utility and marginal utility experienced by the person. In this table, you see that when the individual consumed the first glass of water, his total utility as well as the marginal utility are equal, which means that the first glass of water would provide significant relief and satisfactions, resulting in high marginal utility. However, as the person continued to drink more glasses, the additional satisfactions they derived from each subsequent glass gradually diminishes. The marginal utility decreases because the person's immediate need for quenching their thirst is being fulfilled. In this example, you see the total utility is maximized after consuming 4 glasses of water. This means that the thirst of the person is almost quenched after the 4th glass of water. Therefore, if the person decides to have the 5th glass of water, that will give him zero marginal utility, which also means that he is indifferent between the 4th and 5th glass of water to calm his thirst. Again, say suppose if the person insists on having the 7th glass of water, then he may start to feel uneasy and might even feel like vomiting. Therefore, he gets negative utility at 6th glass. And like that, his marginal utility will further diminish in the 7th glass of water. Graphically, diminishing marginal utility is represented as a downward sloping curve because as you keep on consuming one more extra unit of certain goods and services, the utility or the marginal utility that is derived from the subsequent consumptions of the extra unit of goods and services, it will keep on diminishing. Now let's try to understand why the price of water is very cheap compared to the price of the diamonds. You see, while water is essential for life, but it is generally abundant and available to most people at a relatively low cost. As a result of which, the marginal utility of each additional unit of water tend to decrease, and people consumed water until the point where its marginal utility becomes negligible. Consequently, what happens is that the total utility of water is very high due to its necessity, but the marginal utility of additional unit is low, resulting in lower price. On the other hand, in case of diamonds, they are relatively scarce and they possess unique properties that make them desirable for various purposes, including jewelry and industrial applications. Their scarcity gives them a high marginal utility, as each additional diamond obtained is considered to be valuable, and therefore the total utility of diamond may be lower due to their non-essential nature, but the marginal utility of additional diamond is high, leading to higher prices. So, in brief, the diamond water paradox arises from the difference between total utility and marginal utility. Water has high total utility due to its necessity but low marginal utility because of its abundance. On the other hand, diamonds have lower total utility due to their non-essential nature but high marginal utility due to their scarcity and unique properties. So that's it. That's the end of today's discussions, and in this video we have discussed about diamond water paradox, and we understand that with the help of an example. I hope you find this video helpful. Thank you for stopping by.